Dream was to become a ballet dancer, but I plunged into show business.
Out of nowhere, this star was born.
I fell in love with the way she looked in those movies.
She's a dizzy girl.
Anything like you?
I'm not quite that way, no.
She's one of the world's greatest cultural icons and one of fashion and Hollywood's biggest stars. Most people know her filmography, from Roman Holiday to Breakfast at Tiffany's, but not a lot about her childhood and personal life. The new documentary Audrey goes behind the lens, revealing never-before-seen footage of Audrey Hepburn's life.
And joining us now is the director and writer of the film, Helena Cohen. Good morning.
Hi, how are you?
Good. We appreciate you joining us today. So tell us what it took to get all this archived and never-before-seen footage together.
Yeah, it was a huge job. This film took 2 years to make. It was a mammoth project. We dug through kind of 70 different archive providers to find this footage of her, and we worked with Audrey's son Sean, who managed to secure some never-before-seen footage of her, and I discovered some interviews with her that had never been seen before. So it was a huge project, but it was incredibly rewarding to do.
Obviously, everybody's so familiar with her fashion and her films and her humanitarian work, but what did you find in terms of her personal life that you found surprising?
I think something I found really surprising was how genuinely insecure she was about her looks and her acting ability. She genuinely didn't believe that she was a good actress. She thought that she was ugly. Oh, wow. I found an interview with her where she said she wished she could have changed everything about herself. She wished she was blonde, had smaller feet, a different nose, that she had curves, and I think that was really surprising to hear, that someone who's kind of considered to be one of the most beautiful women in the world was actually deeply insecure about herself.
So tell us how this film works. Is it chronological? Do you start from her years as a young girl and then move on?
Generally, yeah. We start with her life pre-war, where she was born into an aristocratic family. Her father and her mother were both Nazi sympathizers before the war. Her father left the family to join the British Union of Fascists, and then her and her mother moved to Arnhem in Holland and got trapped there during the war. So it tells that story through to the end of her life and her UNICEF work. This is really a film about who she was outside of the film world. We do talk about her films, but it's more about who she was as a person, and with a distinct focus on how her father leaving affected her throughout the rest of her life.
What propelled her to get involved in humanitarian work, in particular with UNICEF?
I think she, in the documentary, she talks about how UNICEF saved her as a child. She was saved by them at the end of the war. They pulled her out of the famine, and her first memory was being given a chocolate bar by the UNICEF agents at the time. So it was kind of full circle for her to go back into these war-torn countries to help these children. And she was very angry that this was still going on, and children were starving for no reason other than bad governments and bad leaders, which is exactly what she had experienced under Hitler's rule. So it just felt like a natural ending to her life, and she was so passionate about it. And that's what this film really tells the story of as well, is how Audrey constantly just wanted to spread love and find love. And I think she really found that during her UNICEF work, even though it was incredibly difficult and had a real toll on her physical health, and I think ultimately led to her untimely death as well.
We have time for maybe for you to share one more fact about her that perhaps you didn't know before you started making this film.
I think something I didn't know about her was how powerful she was in Hollywood. She's often known as this kind of waif-like figure. She's very petite and skinny and quiet, but she was actually really powerful. And there's an amazing story about Moon River, the film in Breakfast at Tiffany's. The producer actually wanted to take it out of the film, and she, in the meeting, stood up and was like, "Over my dead body is that song being taken out of the film?" And she was totally right. It's one of the most iconic and loved songs in the world. So knowing the kind of the power that she had in Hollywood was a really amazing thing to learn. I think she's been misrepresented as this kind of very meek woman, and she was actually very strong-willed and very powerful. And it was a pleasure learning about that.
Looks like a really fascinating film. Again, it is called Audrey. It is out now on DVD and Blu-ray and will be released digitally next month. You can get more information at helenacohen.com. Helena, thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Thank you very much. Yeah.